There's a lot of bad habits that a lot of guys are just engaged in these days, and it's absolutely destroying the quality of our lives. And I used to be doing all of these bad habits just continuously, and I was wondering why the quality of my life was just absolute dog shit. I hated my life, I was depressed, whatever. Didn't feel like I was making any progress. But after I got rid of these things, the quality of my life just began to change rapidly because I wasn't doing any of these like stupid things that were just holding me back. And I got to like grow, increase the quality of my life, and just like make progress. And I want the same thing for you. In case you don't know who I am, I'm Neal. I made the transformation from being the unfit skinny kid to now having a lot more muscle. I make videos like this so I can help other guys to transform their physiques way faster and to enjoy a higher quality of life. So basically the 5 habits that I'm going over, I used to do all of these things, so if you do any of them, I'm not judging you. I'm just trying to make you aware that if you do these things, they're like throwing you off track. They're stopping you from making progress. They're stopping you from achieving the quality of life and like the life that you want. So the first thing is just video games. Now for me, kind of my story, just like every day after I got home from school or work, I just like play a bunch of video games. And the main reason I was doing it, even though I really wasn't aware of it, is I just didn't feel like I was making progress in like the real world. So I would go to these video games because I'd get a sense of progress. Like I could be grinding on this game and like spend like days or weeks just like trying to level up and like get this new gear and whatever. And it like felt really awesome because I got that sense that I was leveling up. But it came to a point where I play these video games and I keep doing it. But after I like got off the video game, I'd get this sense of like, damn, I just wasted so much time. Like this feeling of emptiness or whatever that like comes after you just like do something that you know that you deep down shouldn't have actually done. I just kept getting that feeling. And once I actually like started to realize what was happening, I was like, oh, I'm just wasting my time on these video games. I'm getting this sense of growth and progress through these things that's like artificial and like not even real. Instead of like playing these video games, I should be actually like leveling up in real life. So if you're like getting the same things, like if after you play video games, you get this like sense of just feeling empty and like kind of just disappointed with yourself, but like you keep ignoring like those, I guess, warning signs, stop ignoring it and just like pay attention. Stop playing those video games and like level up in real life. Just video games are just like a huge bad habit that a lot of us are engaged in. And once you like get rid of it, just a huge game changer because you actually start to free yourself up, free up a lot of time so you can level up in real life instead of in like some artificial game that doesn't really help you in any way. Second thing is when it comes to porn and just like ejaculation, there's this big movement called NoFap. I'm sure you've heard of it by now. Essentially, it's this whole big movement where essentially we're just trying to convince guys, hey, we should stop fapping, we should stop ejaculating, because the thing is, even if it sounds weird, like your semen holds a lot of power. And, you know, I know when I was first hearing this, I was just thinking to myself, like, God, this like topic is weird and whatever, but like, it's super important. When you ejaculate, you release so much like energy of yours, and you can like read a bunch of books on it because it'll like probably give you like a better explanation than I can. But essentially when you do this, you release a bunch of energy, you kind of just waste it, and you just don't have the energy and drive that you need to achieve some of the goals that you need. And it's just like holding you back so much. Once you stop like watching porn, once you stop ejaculating and you just like hold in your semen, once you just like hold in all that energy, you can then redirect it towards like going for your goals. Like if before you're just like jacking off every single day and like releasing your seed, you don't have that energy, you just feel kind of lazy. You're very prone to like going back into like just doing all these bad, useless habits that don't really help you, but you know, they feel good in the moment. But once you like have and retain that energy of yours, like you have that drive and motivation to actually go for the goals that you like know are important to you, but like you may not have had the energy otherwise. Super important thing. Yeah, just like stop watching porn, stop ejaculating. You already know this, but dude, just really pay attention to it, because once you stop, so much energy, so much drive, you're able to do like so much more. Health benefits, like all sorts of stuff. Third thing is when it comes to doom scrolling, a lot of guys are just like addicted to social media. It wasn't as bad when I was growing up, but I've definitely like experienced it with like TikTok or Instagram Reels or whatever. Basically, like as time goes on, these companies are getting better and better at creating these technologies to like keep us on their platform for as long as possible. Like even YouTube Shorts and whatever. It doesn't matter like what form of social media. Basically, we're being I guess, manipulated by these companies because they like want to keep us on their platforms or whatever. And the only reason that it's bad is that it's taking so much of your attention, but it's not actually giving any value to you. Like, say you're watching educational YouTube videos like you are right here. I guess that's fine, and that's like kind of useful for you. It's kind of like teaching you something you may not have known, or just reminding you of something that you should know. So like maybe you'll take action or whatever. But when it's just this like mindless entertainment stuff, like just it takes up so much time. Like if you gone through your settings on your phones and like looked at how much time you actually like spend scrolling on Instagram or TikTok, and you see like, oh my god, you spend like 20 hours a fucking week just on like these social medias, but like what did you actually get from it? You could have spent that time like reading a book or like doing something more productive, and that would have like changed the trajectory of your life like by so much. But we just don't pay attention to it. We just keep scrolling on social media. We waste a bunch of time, a lot of this valuable time that we could be using to level up ourselves and level up in life. We just waste it, and it's very unfortunate. So I mean, yeah, this is another bad habit that a lot of us guys are doing. Stop doom scrolling. Stop just being on social media. Something that I did like to like help me get out of this is I just like delete all of those like apps off my phone. Like I deleted YouTube, I deleted Instagram, TikTok, whatever. And I can like still go to those things. Like if I go like on the website like Safari or Google Chrome or whatever, I can like still visit those websites, but I'm not going to be like so like stuck and addicted. Like if I'm going to go on those platforms, it's going to be for a purpose. It's not just because I'm looking to waste time and then like get sucked into, doom scrolling for like 4 hours straight. Stop doom scrolling. It wastes a huge amount of time and we're like not even aware of it. Fourth thing is junk food. A lot of guys are seeing junk food. Especially when you're young, you don't really like realize the benefits and like the value of having good health. But as you start to get older, like you'll definitely like hear this from adults or whatever, but like your health is super important. And it's best if you like get these good habits locked in when you're younger, rather than like having to, make a whole change like when you get a lot older or whatever. Basically, when you eat junk food like McDonald's or like just snacks or whatever, sugary foods, candies, whatever, you may like not feel that different in like the beginning or whatever. But the thing is, when you experience the difference from eating clean foods like for a week versus eating like junk foods for a week, the amount of like difference in the energy levels that you have, like the clarity and focus that you have, your ability to like do work and actually focus, and just like all of these things that you need to have so you can be successful as a man and so that you can level up. Your food is like such an important part of that. And when you're eating all this junk food, it just makes everything so much harder. Like I remember I was just like eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for a while, which is like very high in sugar or whatever. But it was just because, I wasn't really paying attention to my diet. I didn't really care. And I started to notice like 1 or 2 days in, I was like, holy shit, I just have headaches all the time. And it's like my ability to focus and like do work, I'm like bloated all the time. It's like, dude, stop eating these junk food. Even if it's not a lot, like some guys give this advice of, okay, eat 80% clean foods and then 20% junk foods. It's like, that's still fucking brain dead. Like, and if you just eat 100% clean foods, you're going to have like that advantage over those other people who are eating this junk food and like have slow cognition, who aren't able to like do the things that they need to like level up and get to the next level. If you can just stop eating all these junk foods, eat more clean foods, you're giving yourself a huge advantage over not only other people, but like your ability to just do things and like get things done is just so much better. And your health and like your ability to live longer, whatever, all of it just goes up. So stop eating junk food, eat the clean foods, veggies, fruits, whatever. Just eat the cleaner foods, avoid the processed foods. You'll thank yourself. Last thing is when it comes to complaining. This was one of my bigger things that I had to get over. And it's like more of a mental thing, but especially when I was a younger guy, I was just complaining a lot about life because I was like, holy shit, my life sucks. I hate it. All of these things are so unfair. Like, I'm broke right now. I don't have the physique that I want. All these other guys have things that I want, but I don't have it. And I was like, getting jealous and envious. But it's like, the thing that you've got to realize about the habit of complaining is that complaining never helps you. It only like just keeps you stuck where you are. Once you make the transition from complaining to just like accepting it and like getting over it, no matter what it is, then you're going to be able to make progress and like get over those hurdles. Like when I was a skinny kid, when I was really unfit and whatever, and I'd see these other guys getting the attraction that, I wanted from myself, that they were getting from women, I would complain and be like jealous and whatever, kind of be all butthurt and whatever. But once I just started to realize, oh, wait, I should stop complaining that these guys are getting, the results that I want. I just have to change myself. I just have to level up my physique, do some push-ups, get some more muscle so I can like get the same level of attraction. It's like once I stopped complaining and just like accepted what reality actually was and like worked on it and like started to change it, things just started to change. Like even if you're really broke right now and you're like just really upset because like, oh, things just seem really unfair. Okay, accept it. That's reality. Work on it. Try and improve yourself. Try to find ways that you can make money for yourself. Get some more skills or, just do something. Don't just sit there and complain about it. I know that that's like a hard thing to do, especially at first, but once you just get over that hurdle, you're able to start making progress because, you're not complaining like, 99% of other people do and just like, they just stay at the same level that they are because they just get comfortable complaining. It's kind of like their excuse for like why they are the way that they are. Stop complaining. Just accept reality, all parts of reality for what it is. And if you really do want to change it, make those changes. But yeah, that's the 5 things. Video games, stop watching porn and ejaculating, stop doom scrolling, just wasting time on social media, stop eating junk food, and stop complaining. If you got some value from this video, leave a like and subscribe. Also, you can join our community. It'll be the second link in the description. But other than that, remember, if you want things to change for the better, it starts with you. Peace out.